Well, hello. Welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today, I can't see very well. Since about the age of 11, I have worn glasses, and then eventually around, 6th grade, I got contacts. I started not being able to see the chalkboard when I was around 11 years old, as I mentioned, and as most people do, my parents brought me to the eye doctor, and they gave me a prescription for glasses. And ever since then, I have had some sort of corrective lens that I have used in order to be able to see. I can't see far away. I can see close up really well without my glasses or my contacts, but I can't really see anything probably past 9 inches from my eyes. It's blurry until I get to about here. Recently, there have been a lot of articles and a lot of studies about how myopia, the nearsightedness, has become much more common. I have some information here. This is from an Atlantic article written by Sarah Zhang from September 13th, 2022. It's called The Myopia Generation: Why Do So Many Kids Need Glasses Now? A couple little excerpts. In East and Southeast Asia, where this shift is most dramatic, the proportion of teenagers and young adults with myopia has jumped from roughly 25% to more than 80% in just over half a century. Pretty crazy. In the US, 42% of 12 to 54-year-olds were nearsighted in the early 2000s, the last time a national survey of myopia was conducted, up from a quarter in the 1970s. And though they don't have any more recent data, she says that when she's asking eye doctors around the US if they were seeing more nearsighted kids, the answers were absolutely yes, no question about it. Doctors used to think that genetics were the main cause. If you had a nearsighted parent, the chances were that you could have nearsightedness as well. If you had 2 nearsighted parents, your chances were, I think, quadrupled. But now people are thinking that genetics can't explain this crazy rise in myopia or nearsightedness. Eyes grow as you mature. When you're younger, they're a little bit short, and as you get older, they elongate, and they're supposed to keep growing until they're roughly spherical. And then you have a good balance between farsightedness and nearsightedness. But what they're seeing is that a lot of kids' eyes continue to grow until they become oblong, more olive-shaped than, I guess, perfectly round. And that means that you can't focus on distant objects as well. And they think a lot of this has to do with close work, staring at screens, staring at televisions, reading books. And the theory is that if you can interrupt that process when kids are younger, then as they get older, their eyes won't become oblong and it won't become as much of a problem. And they also think that once your eyes have already gotten too long, once you're an adult, that there's not really any going back. But there are some people who say that it's possible that if you've been wearing corrective lenses for most of your life and you are an adult, if you don't wear those lenses all the time, if you take your contacts out, take your glasses off for several hours a day, the musculature around your eyes can actually help correct the oblong shape of your eyes, and that your myopia could become a little less. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I don't know if this is actually true, but I've read some anecdotal evidence that it does actually help. People saying their prescription was like negative 3.75, and by doing these things, they were able to reduce their prescription to -1 or -2. Now, my prescription is negative 5.75. I am almost blind. I can't see much at all. As I mentioned, once things are about 9 inches away from my eyes, they become blurry. But I thought maybe I would try this. The problem with that is, can I actually survive going without my contacts or glasses for several hours a day? I'm so reliant on them. But I thought maybe we'd try to find out. All right, I'm in my bathroom. I have my contacts lens case here. I'm going to remove my contacts, and we're gonna see how this goes. I haven't done this forever. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I go into the bathroom and I put my contacts on, and they stay in my eyes until I go to bed at night. So let's see how we do here. Right eye. There it is. Left eye. Going into the case. Now I can't even really see the contact on my finger, but there we go. I try to explain to people sometimes, like my fiance who has perfect vision, what it's like not to be able to see. And I think a lot of people think that you are basically blind past a certain distance, but you can still see things. You can see shapes, you can see colors. Everything's just a little blurry. So I feel like maybe I can function without my contacts or my glasses. They're locked away here now. We're closing this. And here we go. I wonder if there's a way for me to manipulate the camera so you can sort of see the way I see the world without my contacts in. All right, I've put my glasses on because I can't look through the viewfinder and see anything in focus unless I have my glasses on. Here's what it's like when the world is in focus. It's probably what it's like for you when you see the world. Now I'm going to use manual focus, and I'm going to see if I can get it as blurry as it looks when I don't have my glasses in. It's blurrier, but it's not as blurry as it is for me. And that's about as bad as I can get it. Let's see if I step back a little ways. Maybe if I overfocus. No, it's still not as blurry. It's kind of blurry, but my vision is worse than what you're seeing in this camera right now. Let's take a walk. I'm going to take my glasses off now. I'm going to keep them with me just in case I need them. So, we're going to go into the bedroom. We're going to find some shoes to wear. I can see things, you know, I know where everything is in my office, so it's not that bad. I'm going to grab my boots, and we're going to exit here. I mean, I could probably do this with my eyes closed because I know my apartment, I know my office. So far, so good. Okay, I was able to put my boots on. I'm able to grab my hat. Yeah, that's the right hat off of my hat rack. And I think we're ready to go outside. Grab my keys. Let's go. I cannot see my face on the screen right now, and in fact, I can't even tell if the camera is recording. It is. Okay. I'm gonna go to a park, and we'll see if I can make it there. I think I can. I can see the road. Just can't see the details. Okay, this is good. I'm standing a distance away from a sign. I can't really tell what the sign says right now, but let's see if you can. Okay, now I am this close to the sign and I can read it. So that's kind of a problem. Obviously, I can't drive this way. I am walking through a park now. I don't think there are going to be any major obstructions I don't think I'm gonna trip over everything. I can see some leaves on the ground, or at least I know that they're leaves. I can't see them clearly. It's not that bad. Since I'm kind of in a wide open area, it's really interesting to see just how blurry things are from a distance. Again, I've never really spent any time like this outside without my glasses or my contacts. So let me see if I can show you how blurry the trees are that are, I don't know, a couple hundred yards away. That might be kind of close. It's kind of hard to tell. No glasses. Glasses. Oh wow, there's actually some people over there. Without my glasses on, I had no idea that there were people down at the other end of the park. So, that's a little bit of a problem. All right, let's try one more errand. We're gonna walk to one of the little libraries around here. They're just these little sort of covered cubby holes where people will bring books that they don't want anymore, and people will take a book and leave a book, and it's just a cool way of not wasting books, not throwing them away or trying to sell them. I'm gonna see if I can find the library for one thing, and then pick out a book. We shall see. There are two people walking in front of me right now. I can't tell what their gender is or how old they are. I just see two shapes. I can sort of see some red on the one on the right, maybe blue on the one on the left. They're not that far away from me. I'd say, I don't know, 20 yards, something like that. So yeah, kind of debilitating. I think someone just waved at me. I'm not sure. Okay, I found the thing. Pregnancy, childbirth, and the newborn. The complete guide. Yeah. Well, there you have it, gang. I can't see very well. I might try this. I was thinking maybe I would try to actually go to work with my contacts out, maybe bring my glasses along to drive and then have them near me in case I needed them for looking at my tape measure or any detail work, but I am so impaired that I'm not sure that's a good idea or not, but I may try it. I'll keep you posted maybe on the weekends or when I'm just kind of puttering around at home at night. I can't see my computer screen at all though without my glasses, and I definitely can't see the television, so we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Maybe in a few months' time, I'll let you know if anything has changed. But until next time, until we meet again, I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later.